Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today I am late. I'm so sorry. So you know what that means, right? Today I woke up at 4 a.m. That's what it means today. Today I woke up at 4 a.m. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this amazing Thursday? How are you guys doing? Let me see who's in the room, you guys. I'm sorry that I am late this morning. I was trying to get my lighting together as well. I just added a new light in here, and it is a whole lot brighter. I put my ring light up here, and it's a whole lot brighter, but I don't like for you to see the ring light through my glasses. So I'm going to have to do some adjusting so I could get it together. But other than that, we are good. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Lois. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Kay. Oh, you guys are in here. Yes. Good morning, Bridget. Looks crisp. Okay. It was the lighting. I needed the light. It was the light. So now I got it ready. I think maybe I'll get the ones that you put up high, like on the wall. We'll see. Am I bluish though? Because I feel like I look bluish. Do I look bluish to you guys? Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, April. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I don't know where I stuck my pen. I don't know where I stuck it, but my son got one right here. Of course, it wouldn't work. All right. I got a pen and I am ready to go. How's everybody doing? I got some notes so I can stay on track. This week is all about content, content, content. And I wanted to know, I want to get your opinion on what we should do next week. If we should go into, because I know we get into the Black Friday and all that other stuff, if you want to go into product launching or if you want to go into branding. And the reason why I asked you if you want to go into product launching or branding is because branding is still kind of like the fundamentals, and products, if you are already selling. So I don't want to go into the fundamentals if you are trying to be in the process of selling out, or just getting in front of people. So I don't want to do that at that time. We can do it at another time if you have that part of your business together, but I just wanted to see what area you would like for us to focus on. So let's see. Betty Rose said you're looking real crisp. Hey, like when you go outside in the cold air, everything looks really crispy and calm. Yes. Oh, what happened? Are we back? Okay. So tell me, you guys, let me know what you want to do, branding or product launching, and for next week. And I'm like, again, I'm going to focus on that content for the entire week. We have Patricia coming in on Sunday, next Sunday, not this Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday, not this Sunday. She's going to come in and talk about pricing. And then we have Emmanuel coming in, and he's going to probably be talking about productivity and getting ready for, well, not getting ready, seeing what you got in play for Q4. So that's what's going on right now. So just let me know so I can plan accordingly, and I can make sure I have everything accordingly. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, you guys. Can you hear me and see me, God? There goes that. Okay, if I sit this far away, you can still see it. Maybe I'll wear contacts tomorrow. So that you don't see the rings. All right, so I got one for product launching, two for product launching. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Which one you want? Branding or product launching? Branding or product launching. This morning, let me tell y'all, I did a reel product launching. I did a reel. Yeah, I did post it. Of me and my day before 4 a.m., which wasn't even all of it because I still have more. I was making body oils, labeling. I did planning. I ate. I did more stuff than what was shown in that video. But even when I was doing everything, I still felt like I still didn't have enough time. Like I need to be up at midnight. I need to be up at midnight, maybe sleep in the day. Because I like to be as productive as I can while it's nighttime. And then when the sun comes up, I feel like I have a new energy, right? So that is why I like to wake up super early too, because I like to be up at the crack but crack of dawn when it's still dark outside. Nobody's moving. Everybody's silent. All right, so next week we're focusing on product launching. Let's make sure this pen works, right? Okay, it works. Next week, all about product launching and planning. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. All right, you guys, ain't nobody tell me how they were doing this morning. How you guys doing? Are you guys okay? Are you guys excited? You know, it's happy Friday Eve. Not that that means anything to anybody, not as a business owner, because we are always working on the weekend. So Friday means absolutely nothing. A weekend means absolutely nothing unless you work your 9 to 5 and you got your weekend off. But it actually means nothing to the rest of us. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, Kay. Well, not good morning, Kay. I seen you, right? Time is a struggle, especially when you have a sponsor. Grateful, yes, but still a different kind of feeling. Yes, 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 yes. Because even if you try to wake up early before you know, do some stuff before you go to work, you like get right in the groove when it's time for you to get ready to work. So I know exactly, you know, what that feels like, and we got to do what we got to do is all I can say. Moving slow, but not stopping the process. I hear that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So today, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do like a little mini edit on your social media platforms. All right. Lois says product launch. I want to do a mini audit because I just want to make sure that you guys got the fundamentals down packed. And what I did this morning was I take my day. I used to do that all the time, but and say all the things that I've done before 9 o'clock. I used to do that, but I stopped. Um, and so today I felt it was fitting because it's all about content this week. And so I said, you know what? Let me just take myself in the morning, just turn on the camera. Usually I don't. And just go ahead and show everything, right? So that's what I did this morning. I was intentional about what I was going to post. I was intentional about posting my day because I wanted to show you guys, turn your camera on, period. And then you can break up the content as you need. I'm going to break up that content, and I'm also going to use it for my Bubble Babes page, and I'm going to show wrapping my makeup brush soap. And then probably maybe packaging some orders or something like that. But that's what I'm basically going to do. I'm going to take that information and I'm going to move it over there too. So I chopped up the content. Not only am I using it for BBU, I'm also using that for Bubble Babes as well. So I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is. And even if you don't want to take pictures, I'm trying to dodge the ring light. Even if you don't want to take pictures, you can also, I mean, if you don't want to do video, you could take pictures, right? So if you know that you're getting your coffee ready, snap a picture. And then all you have to do is take the pictures, put it into InShot, put them all together, and it'll be kind of like a collage of photos, right? Not like sitting on one thing, but you could just put them in a stream of photos, put the timing on it for however long you want the timing to be. Usually about a second is still too long, like about 9 seconds or something like that, for somebody to catch the picture. And you could just keep on doing it like that. You can do the duration all for like 9 seconds, 10 seconds, or even a second. I mean, a minute. If you, I mean, a minute. No, a second. A second. Yes. 0.9 seconds is good. A second is a little long, but still, if you have some words or whatever you want to say, or you know, then you may want to extend it. But if not, then just let the picture be for however long, and then just let InShot make your video for you. All it's going to do is add them all together, so it's going to be a continuous flow. And then you take that video, you upload it into Instagram, and then you add some music if you want, add a voiceover if you want, explaining your day or explaining what you were doing, and boom, bam, did it. That's it. It's in, it's done, and you did your day. You recorded your content for the day. Sorry, you guys, my nose felt a little runny. I think I need to get some tissue. I do. Hold on a second. That was me. And I'm back like I never left. All right, so let me see what you guys are saying. Move slow. Okay. Jasmine is doing great. Looking forward to a productive day. Actually woke up at 5 a.m. Oh, you back with the 5 a.m. club, Jasmine? Ready for the day. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right, you guys. Let's get into today. Let's get into today. So I said that all that to say to tell your story, to use your day as part of your story. Use your day as part of your content. As part of your content. You can, again, break it up. So if you tape the continue, let's say you were on your way to work, you tape the continuous thing, speed it up. There's so many other things that you can do. And so what I'm thinking too is that maybe we'll do kind of like a meetup, kind of like end of the week, end of the something, or the beginning. I don't know. I don't know yet. But I'm just thinking you guys will tell me what you think we should do. And then come like a round table, have a conversation about the things that you are doing and also about ways that you can actually produce it. So then when I say, did you produce content? You don't have the excuse. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know how to do content. I'm still getting comfortable with content. I'm still getting like that can't be an excuse anymore. That excuse is old and tired, and this light looks like it's about to go out. But that excuse is old and tired, and you can't use it because this is the platform that everybody, these are the platforms that everybody is doing. I don't know if I could keep my ring light on for so long because it's starting to go out already. I don't know. We shall see. I think I got to turn it off and turn it on. That's going to be crazy though. I need a continuous light like this one. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but it's umbrella light. I mean, a light softbox, light box. So I may need to move this. Well, see, the outside light is not doing a lot. The lighting just dropped, but it's okay. Hey, Miss Quell. Hey, Miss Quell. So yes, sorry. Things just get my attention. Like I'm thinking we should do something like that just as a check-in. We do a monthly check-in, and actually we haven't because I kept putting classes there. So we haven't done the monthly check-in. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing Thursday morning? We haven't been doing the check-ins, but we need to. Oh, it comes back on by itself. Okay, honey. Okay, honey. All right. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think we should do like a check-in at the end of the week, like a little periodical something? And it won't be long. We will not stay on for hours, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, but it's not something meant to keep you on for long. So what do you guys think? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the chat if you think yes. Put a 2 if you think no. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, Stasia. Good morning. Oh, now that I got you on, I want to know if everybody in this room, if you're a part of the Honor Society, are you able to access the Honor Society? Are you able to access the videos and everything that's in the content inside of it? Are you able to get to it? Yes? No, but not yet. But just let me know. Say yes, I could get into the Honor Society. But about the weekly meetup. The weekly meetup. And then I want to also preface this by saying I'm only going to be doing this for the people that are in the Honor Society, because every day I'm on at 9 a.m. I'm here. And so this is something that I'm going to be extending to the community itself. You know what I'm saying? To the tribe itself. Because it'll be something that is ours. It'll be something that is on Zoom, is private. It's not something that everybody have access to. It's going to definitely be part of the Honor Society, and it's going to be a Zoom meeting. So a weekly check-in. Again, it's not going to be long. It's not going to be long. Time is starting to get, my time is starting to get a little hectic. Your time is going to be starting to get a little hectic, and we're not going to be able to just like sit and do it like that. So I just want to make sure that we could check in. We can, make whatever changes we need to make and updates, and then that's it. Right? Because wherever you're struggling, we could fix it before, and then the following week, you'll be able to apply those things and then see if you'll have a better week, and then we could talk about it, and that way we could do a check-in that way. So when we ask if anything's changed or if anything happened, you won't be like, oh no, it didn't happen, because you'll know exactly how to implement it, right? So we'll have a monthly check-in. A monthly check-in. I mean, a weekly check-in. Sorry, a weekly check-in. A weekly check-in. And we could do that on either Friday or Sunday, but it'll probably be more than likely be Sunday. All right. So everybody's good with that? Everybody's good with that? A weekly check-in on Sunday. Okay. I'm writing my notes down. I'm writing my notes down. All right. We ready? We ready? We ready? We ready? Okay, so this week again is about content. I want to focus on storytelling, and I also want to talk about just auditing your social media platform, just to see what you're doing and see what you're not doing. Okay, so first I want to ask, we went over this before, and I was asking you guys, what do your bios look like? Did everybody change their bios? Good morning, Laura. Good morning. Did you change your bio to include who you are, what you do, and who you serve? Did you guys do that? Put a 1. Yes. Okay. So we got a K. K got yes. Did you guys change your bio to include who you are, what you do, and who you serve? Who you serve, meaning who is your ideal customer, meaning who do you do this for, meaning who do you want to get this product in front of? You know what your service is, you know what your product is, and what's your name or what's your business. That's basically what you want in your bio. Basically what you want in your bio. Do you guys have that? Good morning, Wanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing Thursday morning? I'm working on my bio. Okay, Betty Rose, don't take too long. Don't take too long. You are doing this. We talk about it later, but yes, don't take too long. Because I know you are working on some stuff behind the scenes. So I know it's gonna be great. I know you working. I know you working. So, oh, I need to update my bio a little. Yes, I need you guys to take a pen. I don't want you to just listen to me today. I want you to take a pen and I want you to write notes. As you can see, I'm sitting here, I'm asking you questions and I'm going back and I'm writing my notes because I don't want to miss out on anything, because I know better. So I'm doing better. And so that's what I want to do. I want to serve you guys better than, I don't want to say that I'm going to do something and do not do it. I have to be a person of my word and I have to be about it. I speak about it, got to be about it. So I got to make sure that it's not something that is being delayed and delayed and delayed. So I want to make sure it's getting done. Boom, did it. I need to tweak mine. Need to make some adjustment. I need to make some adjustments. So that needs to be one of the main things that you do today, is to fix your bio. Fix your bio. If you're having a hard time with your bio, you can, guess what? You can go to copy.ai and you can fix your bio. And there's a code. I don't know when it expires, but I know there's a code. I know Yazzie Faye had posted in the group. When I had checked it on whatever day we were talking about it, it popped up. And I don't even know if I gave the code. I just seen it and I didn't use it either. I need to use it because I always go through all those words. But you can, if you're struggling with what to say in your bio, you can go to copy.ai and you can go to Instagram bio, and then you can get put your information in there and it'll come up with something. Again, you don't want it to be a paragraph. You want it to be bullet points of your information, short spurts of information. That's what you want. You don't want it to be a book. Okay? So everybody got that? Put a 1 in the chat if we got it. Put a 1 in the chat if we got to update our bios. Put a 1 in the chat if you got your bios. Just put a 1 if we understand that bios need to be updated on our social media. Fix your bio. People need to know who you are. If they don't know who you are, how are they going to buy? How are they going to buy? One's in the chat. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. Hey, one's in the chat. One's in the chat. Hey. Y'all know what I did yesterday that I think I'm gonna start doing again? This coffee, I'm telling y'all, when y'all I take a sip and I'm energized. No, I'm just joking, but I did. But I was doing Beat Saber. Does anybody have a VR goggle thing? I was doing a Beat Saber yesterday. Sean was doing it for her workout, and she was like, "Do you want to do it?" She bought the Lizzo pack. And so I love doing it because I feel like I'm dancing. So I think I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm going to do that hour a night because I don't want to work out. And this is my struggle. And I'm just sidebarring while I'm waiting for your answers. Is I don't want to work out in the morning, even though I do have a clear mind when I'm working out in the morning. But when I work out in the morning, it takes too long. It takes a lot of my time. I got to, work out, get ready, do all this stuff. And then it takes too long. And then when I sit down to work, I feel like it's already 9 o'clock, even when I wake up at 4:45 or 5 o'clock. So if I do it at like 9 o'clock, then I'm already done with my day and I get my workout in. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And I love the Be Saver thing. So I think I'm going to do, excuse me. I think I'm going to do that. What's the name link for the bio again? The place where you can get some ideas to what to put in your bio is copy.ai. Copy.ai. And you will be able to plug your information in and it'll generate some ideas or some suggestions. And then you can move some words around. You could put it in your brand speech or whatever so that you can, make your adjustments the way you need to. All right. So everybody got the bio thing down. Everybody's got the bio thing down. How many days? How many times a day are you posting? Honestly, be real with yourself and be real with me. You can lie to the group, but you can't lie to yourself. How many times a day are you posting? How many times a day are you posting? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. To me, I'm going to be honest, most of the times I'm crazy busy in my stories, but I may post on my social media maybe once or twice. I need to post at least 3 times a day. I don't, but I need to. Right now, I want my engagement to go up. I want my engagement to go up, not a little more, a lot more. So what I'm doing is I'm challenging myself to post more. Right. Again, I'll go crazy in your stories, but I don't have those as posts. So you want to make sure that when you're posting, you're doing carousels, because what I told you I think it was Monday, if you do a carousel and that is 3 or more pictures, if you do a carousel, you give people the option to see this content again, right? So Instagram will see it as different chances. So let's say you have 3 photos 3 different times to see if maybe that first picture wasn't the picture, so they're going to give it the next picture, put it in your feed again and see if you like it or comment or whatever on it or engage with it, period. Right? So if you engage with it, they're going to give you another chance to see if it'll go through and your customers will engage with it. So that's what the carousels are for, right? Carousels are for you to have different they give you different options, different chances for you to get in front of your customer, for you to get in front of your target customer. All right. So then we have Reels, which gets a lot of engagement. You can see that your Reels gets lots of engagement, when you just check your numbers, usually because it's a quick little blurb, quick little something that people could look at really quick. Is maybe a trendy something that goes into the algorithm or goes into the feed, I would say, that if it's popular, if it's a trending sound, things like that will move it up. And so you'll get in front of those people who are interested in that type of thing. So Reels and carousels are really something that you guys should be focusing on. Really something that you guys should be focusing on. And if you are using your stories, you should be using your stories as a reminder, like, hey, go check my post, or hey, go check. And I'm not saying say that in your stories, but when your name pops up in them bubbles at the top and you want to be in the first 5, because I think it's 5 that shows up at the top, and when the first 5 pop up, you want to be part of those first 5 bubbles. So then you're like, oh, let me see what they're doing. Oh, let me see what they did earlier. Let me check. So they're going through. Instagram wants the people to be on, or any social media platform want people to be on there longer. And so whatever you could do to keep people on there longer, they're going to push you, because you get people to stay on the platform longer, right? So if they're going back into your stories, or if they're checking to say, oh, I wonder if she posted anything today, either way, it reminds them to check on you, right? So check what you did previously, or check what you, if you have any posts, or if you have anything new going on. That way it's like a reminder. So keep that in mind. So your stories is like a reminder, and then you want to make sure that you're using your carousels, and you make sure you're using your reels, right? We got it. We got it. We got it. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. I make my stories into reels. Okay. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. All right, you guys. So if you guys understand what I said, put a 1 in the chat. Stories are reminders. Carousels gives people options, other chances for people, for your content to get in front of your target customer or your target audience. And then your reels, it could be trendy or whatever, and it get in front of people who are looking at that type of thing or that type of sound. One's in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Would it be okay to sprinkle some elephants over my cover photos? What do you mean sprinkle some elephants? You could use, you have elephants in your logo. So yes, use the elephants, because that means every time people see elephants, they're going to be thinking Big Tub Splash Treats. So yes, and make sure you guys are using cover photos and not using you in motion. That does not look aesthetically pleasing on your grid. So make sure you put a cover photo. And now what I've seen that Instagram does is it allows you now to edit it where you could change the cover photo. So if you want to switch out the cover photo, then switch it out and then share that story. And you can share that post to your story, right? Just because if you share it to your story, then you get more views on your reel, right? So make sure you are not anything in motion. If the photo is not crispy and clear, do not use that as your cover photo. If you say, oh, I just went live, you could change that and put a cover photo. Make sure you put a cover photo so it can look, so when you scrolling, because people going to be doing this all day, you want it to look good when they're doing that. If it looks like a hot mess, maybe they're not going to look. Right. So we are going to do what we can to keep people on our page, moving the page along. Right. Okay. I'm going to need to make covers for my latest reels. I got lazy. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And make them look like your brand. Make them look like your brand colors, your fonts, your logo, if you want to put that there, just themes. Just make sure that you're putting that thing on your cover photos, because you want to make sure that you come across as many ways as you can speaking in your brand language. If you're speaking through a photo, if you're speaking through a texture, if you're speaking through an image, if you're speaking through a feeling, if you're speaking through anything, you want to make sure that you exhaust all your possibilities. Not even exhaust them, because you can't. There's going to be endless possibilities, but you want to make sure that you're every way that you get to showcase your branding, you want to make sure that it is shown all across the board, because you want them to, you are giving them, you're training them, not giving them, you're training them to feel for your brand, or how to speak, or how to purchase, or how you speak. You're training them to learn your language, right? Keep that in mind. You're training them to learn your language when you are branding, when you're speaking through your products, when you're speaking through your social media, when you're speaking through your website. You are training them to understand your language. Yes, yes, and yes. You guys put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. 111. My profile no longer looks aesthetic. Come on, Jasmine. Usually you got the cutest little stuff going on. Let's get it popping, girl. Let's get it back. Let's get it back. It's been posted. If it's been posted, can you go back and edit it? Yes, you can. You can go back and edit the cover photo. And there's also a thing, I should have brought my other phone in here, but if somebody has their phone right now, can they and they're not looking at me on their phone, can you go into your phone really fast? I forgot where it's at, but if you do your reels, right? It'll say you can go through your video and you can pick a image that you want to use, but you can also go into your camera roll and pick out an image that you want to use. You can go ahead and go into Canva, create you a cover photo, and either I think it's got to be in story and it needs to be in the center of the story itself. It cannot take up the whole entire story. It has to be in the center and it can't be too far off the sides. Like it has to be directly in the center of whatever it is that you're choosing, because, excuse me, because when you go to see what it looks like in the grid, you could actually move the photo around so that it can center on it could be centered on what part you want it to be, what part you want to be shown in your on your grid, right? Who has their phone right now? Tap on your reel and tap the three dots and choose edit. Yes, yes, thank you, Jasmine. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. When you choose edit, come on, Jasmine. When you choose edit, select cover and it allow you to change the cover. Yes, 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 and yes. And again, you can move it wherever you want it to be. So whatever you want to be shown, you can crop it so that it's in the frame. And then when you post it on your grid, it'll be exactly what you want it. Exactly what you want it. So we got it. We got it. We got it. We good. Let's go on. Let's go on. All right. So again, I want to go into, I have my notes over here. I have some stuff over here, but I want to make sure that I am covering everything. So we covered the bio. We covered the reels and the quality and the content and the brand. You're telling the brand. Um, you're telling a brand story. You're training people to understand your language. Can you show us how to add a cover photo? That's what I was saying. I wish I had my phone so that I could show you guys how to do it. But I can do that in the reel, actually. Or Jasmine can. Jasmine, that's content. How to add or change a cover photo. All right, got it. I'll definitely do that. I'm gonna do it after we get off. I got you. Okay, Jasmine got it. Jasmine's got it. Okay. Thank you, Jasmine. All right. So also you want to make sure, this is what I told you guys before. Your grid, your social media cannot just be about you selling a product. You cannot product people to death, right? That is not going to encourage them to buy. Posting your products all the time is not, yes, I'm trying to sell something. Yes, 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 that's facts, right? But you can't shove your product down people's face and make them buy. Why are they buying? Sometimes they don't know you from a can of paint. You remember that saying? I don't know you from a can of paint. So they don't know who you are. So how are they going to want to buy from you? Right? So they got to know who you are. You got to do more than just show your products all the time. You got to do more than just tell when you have a sale all the time. You got to do more than that all the time. You have to make sure that you are giving a variety of things about your day, things about your products, like giving them some kind of insight of who you are and what you do and why you do it. Right? It didn't let me do it. I pressed the 3 and hit the edit, but nothing happened. Okay, Jamie, you guys need to update as well. Update, see if your Instagram needs to update. See if your Instagram needs an update. Covered it and pop up. Did the caption pop up? All right, so let's see. Jamie got it. Jasmine's got it. All right, so you want to post a variety of content, right? That's the next thing. You want to post a variety of content. Again, we got behind the scenes about your story, all that kind of stuff we spoke about previously. You have all of that to speak about. You have so much information to speak about, but you're overthinking so much that you feel like you don't have anything to say unless you are posting it that exact same time and day. You don't need to do that. You can do content that you had. You could do batch content. You could do the beginning of the week. You can have all week you tape. The beginning of the week, you can chop it up and then you can spread it out periodically throughout the week. Sprinkle it here, sprinkle it there, do some video, do some pictures, do some this, do some that. Go live. There's so many ways that you can get in front of your audience, and it's just not about a product. It's always about a product in the back of your mind. It's always about a sale in the back of your mind. But you don't come across as this is what I'm doing, right? I got to sell, 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 sell. No, I need you to know about my product, because if you know about my product, then you'll see how amazing it is and you'd want to purchase. I don't have to make you purchase. I don't have to force it down your throat so you'd be like, okay, I'm going to do it so you can shut up. You know how your kids, they got their little candy papers and stuff like that to sell, and then they keep coming back to the house, come back to the house, come back to the house, come back to the house, and the lady's like, all right, I'm gonna buy, you're so persistent, I'm gonna do it. That's not how you want to sell your product, right? You want to make sure that you're selling your product. Yes, I want to sell it, but I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you all the reasons why you need this. I'm going to tell you all the reasons why you don't need something else. I'm going to tell you all the reasons why I'm the only thing that you need. And I'm also going to tell you why I'm equipped to give you this information, right? So put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, let me know, let me know, let me know. Maybe because I'm watching you on my phone and try. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And trying to do it while I'm on the phone. Jasmine popped up, but when I press cover, nothing happened. I think because I'm on the phone as well. Okay. I got it, got it, got it. All right. So you guys understand what I'm saying? Y'all got the ones in the chat? Ones in the chat. Put some ones in the chat. If you see them, point them out. If you see them, point them out. Put some ones in the chat. Put some ones in the chat. Yes, 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 and yes. Come on, guys. I need you guys to get this. I want your content to be on point. I want your reach to be on point. I want you to be out there in the world. I want to make sure that you are speaking to everybody who you want to speak to. I want to make sure that that's what you're doing, that you're engaging with these people. A lot of the times y'all dropping off, hey, Keisha, y'all dropping off this content and then y'all not picking it up. Y'all not engaging. You're not responding to questions. You're not responding to comments. You're not liking the comments. You're not engaging with them. So why should they engage with you? And I'm not saying spend your whole day doing it, but at least spend the first 20, 30 minutes of when you put a post up engaging with people, because again, that is going to move your stuff up in the algorithm, because, oh, people are commenting on this. They must like it. The algorithm is not a person moving things along. It's a machine. And the machine is saying likes, 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 likes. Oh, people must like this. So let me move this over here so people could see more of it. So more people could see it. Oh, people are commenting on this. They must like it. Let's move this up there so more people can make comments on this, because it's obviously things that people like. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. And, in thought process wise, but in action wise, it does. Right? Here comes the spicy. Here it comes, girl. No, not too spicy. Not too spicy. Not too spicy this morning. So we got it. Yes, yes, and yes. Make sure you at least dedicate 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something to responding to your comments. And the next thing is going to lead into that thing is a call to action. What is a call to action? Is exactly what it says. A call to action. You calling them to create an action, right? You want them to do something. What do you want them to do? Where do you want them to go? The purpose of this content right here is for me to do what? Do you want me to go to your website? Do you want me to go look at this product? Do you want my opinion about something? Do you want, I ideas about something? Do you want me to go to your stories? Do you want me to go follow you on Facebook? Do you want me to go follow you on TikTok? Where do you want me to go? Do you want me to share your sale? Do you want me to repost your posts in my stories? Do you want to show me an unbox? What do you want people to do? What is your call to action? What do you want these people to do? Once they read your post, what do you want them to do? Right? You can't just leave them on red. No, you can't just put your, I mean, you can, but that doesn't create engaging content, right? Because if you just say something and you just leave it there, you're not engaging, you're not intriguing, you're not even asking anything. Like you could say, let's say good morning. This morning I did, because I was running late, I did a good morning on my Bubble Baes page, but that's all I said. All I said was good morning. Usually I should say, usually you should follow it up like, good morning, how's your day going? Or are you having a great day? Or something that's going to get them to start talking, something that's going to, and then sometimes I'll say, good morning, say it back, don't be rude, or something like that. And then people be like, good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't care if they don't want to do it, but they doing it. So now it's getting a lot more engagement. So now it had my content has a chance to get in front of my followers that I already have, and as well as other new people that I don't have, right? Because it's a good morning post. So you want to make sure that you're giving them some kind of a call to action, some kind of way to engage. Either ask a question or send them somewhere. Ask a question, send them somewhere. Ask them for their opinions or send them somewhere. Right? Does everybody understand what I'm saying right now about the call to action? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying about a call to action. Put a 2 if you have a question. 1 if you understand, 2 if you have a question. Let's go. Lego. Lego. I'm on my cooling. Ask me what I'm saying. I don't know. Ask me. I only leave the spam bots on red, right? Because my potty mouth be about let them have it. I know that's right. But also when you get the spam bots, which also leads me to my next point, is your hashtags. If you're getting spam bots, you know what that means? You're using hashtags that are too spammy. So they are triggering the bots. And there's certain things that trigger the bots, and you think that it wouldn't, but it does. So anything like small business, entrepreneurs, women in business, some candle stuff, motivation, some of those things automatically triggers the bot. So they automatically like DM me for blah 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 blah. They automatically do that because those are the key words. But there is something in your settings where you could fit. Well, I know that you could do it with the comments. So if you know that it's going to say DM me for, if a comment says that, then Instagram will block it if you put that there. So I think I gotta figure it out. I just gotta look and see, and then I'll be able to tell you a little bit more information. But you're able to tame the comments that you get. So if you know, like a lot of the language in the spam with the bots, they are saying DM me for a feature, or what else do they say? What else do the spam bots say? For sure, I know DM me for a feature. Black owned, that brings a lot of bots. Yep. Yes, Betty Rose said hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button, share the link, you guys. If you got some information, if you got some valuable content, and we only 48 minutes in, and I was late, so we're about 40 good minutes in. If you got some valuable content, share this link out with some friends that are business owners or product makers that would like to have a business, or just somebody who's looking to expand their reach. This is a good video to share. Right, I've gotten way less than I used to. Thanks for saying that. I was wondering about those spam bots. You're welcome. Promote on. Okay, so that's another group of words that you want to put in your the comments thing. Again, go into settings, Jasmine, because now I know that you was doing it. Can you please check into Instagram, into the settings where you can do the comments, and you can there's keywords that if those words come up, that it'll block those comments. I know Super, she used to do that, and I'm not sure if she still does, but I know she used to, when people used to say something about customer service or whatever, because she's like, this is not customer service. If you want customer service, email customer service. I have a whole email dedicated for customer service. So if that's where you want to ask, you want to direct the question, direct your question there, not here on my social media platform. My social media platform is for whatever, whatever, whatever. And so she was able to wean out the words that she didn't want, the comments with those words. So if you want to use that, you can, and that should also help wean out the spam bots. Let me see. Definitely, Jazz. That's why I stopped putting that one. Right. I was wondering where them bots come from. I'm telling you, it's the keywords. I have different phrases and words to stop spam bots. Okay. One ish. I think I got it. Okay. Okay. Cheryl says, I have gone way up on followers. Do I need to follow back? Absolutely not. Or will they feel rejected if I don't? They're following you for your content. That does not mean that you have to follow them. This is something that I got from Jasmine of Black Sunflower. She says, when you follow people back, it brings more of those. Well, I mean, if they're customers, you may want to bring them back, but like following makers and stuff like that. And then also it does clog up your timeline when you are scrolling through. I don't know what you call it, not a timeline, but when you're scrolling, sorry, let me write that down. You're going to be congested with a lot of stuff that you don't want to know about, right? So if you know that you don't want to know about that information, you don't have to follow them back. It's nice that they follow you, but they're following you because of what you have to offer, right? You don't have to follow back. You can say you follow back if you want to, but you don't need to do it. I did not know you could do that. Let me check. Yes. I need you to make a reel for this one, LOL, so I can go in my settings. Will do. But what about unfollowing people? Will that make them feel rejected, or will they even notice? Most times they won't notice, because unless you have that unfollow app, you don't know who unfollows you. Sometimes you just see the numbers change. You don't know exactly who unfollowed you unless you're on it like that. And so you don't necessarily, again, you don't have to feel obligated to follow anybody. So if you don't want to follow them, unfollow them. Good to know. I felt obligated to follow back. Absolutely not. Because then again, your scroll gets congested with all kinds of information that you don't want. And then the information that you do want from the people that you do like to get information from, you're never going to see it, or you'll maybe see it. Perhaps you'll see it, but it won't be in your scroll, right? Not talking about y'all. Jasmine don't want y'all to feel slighted in the least. Me too, Julie. I always feel obligated to follow back. Thank you. You're welcome. You definitely don't have to follow back. Again, and if you follow a bunch of makers, according to what Jasmine was saying when she was here and on her lives as well, of Black Sunflower, she says, if you're following a bunch of candle makers, you're going to attract a bunch of candle makers. So if your page is not about you teaching, or like a group for fellowship for candle makers or stuff like that, if you don't want it to be like that, then don't follow them back. But what I say to us as a BBU tribe is, if you are following other makers, right, engage with them. So at least the engagement is going to be going up. At least the people who like you and you like them, they will have an option, or they will have a chance to see that post or whatever. But I always say engage. As long as you're engaging. If you're not engaging with those type of people, then don't do it. But if you are, then I would say go ahead. And I suggest everybody in the group engage with each other. The reason why I suggest that is because if you or follow each other, because if you engage with each other, at least you have quite a few comments on your page from fellow BBU members or the BBU tribe, that are on your post, liking it and making comments, which will then in turn help your customers or your followers to maybe inspire them to say something or inspire them to like it, because they see that it's getting a bunch of likes, or they see that people are making comments about it, so they may want to chime in. So that is why I suggest that we do it. But again, when you're doing it, make sure that you're engaging, make a comment, leave some emojis, hit the like button. Don't just hit the like button, hit the like button and say something. Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh, I didn't know that you did, whatever. But engage with them. Yes, 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 and yes, everybody. If you feel what I'm saying, put a 1 in the chat. Glad to know. LOL. I don't follow all of them back. I actually go look at their page and be like, it's a no for me, dog. Me too. Yes, most people don't have stuff you want to know about. I don't want to know about your personal business. I don't want to know about your troubles. I don't want to know who you got with and who you not with and who you back with. And I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know who you got beef with. I don't want to know your political views. I don't want to know none of that. So the people that I follow are the people that I want to see. If I saw something that intrigued me, then I'll follow you. If I see some stuff that I don't want to see, then I may just unfollow you. Right? So don't feel obligated. Don't feel obligated to follow anybody, but feel obligated to entertain, engage, and educate and sell. Right? Feel obligated to do that. You do not have to feel obligated to follow back, but you do have to feel obligated to give content that people need to see. Right? Next thing I want to say is make sure that, remember, your hashtags are very important. Hashtags like, and I feel like we've done this before, and I know that we have, but we have new people on, and there's also things sometimes you need a reminder. Stop using hashtags that are going to attract other people that are doing the same thing that you are doing. That is not your customer. So you need to stop doing that. You need to stop putting candle maker. You need to stop putting bath and body products. You need to stop, body butter or stuff like that, or body butter business or things like that, body butter makers or stuff like that, because regular people, your target customer, is not looking for those type of hashtags. Your customer, you want to attract your customer. So I got burp, sorry. You want to make sure that when you are looking through your hashtags or looking for hashtags, your hashtags are for your customer, your potential customers, right? That is who you want to target in your hashtags. Good morning, D. I didn't see you in here. That's who you want to attract, right? So again, we did this. If you know that your target market is in luxury, what things about luxury? Where do your ideal customer shop at? Maybe you want to use those hashtags, and I'm not saying the business, I'm just saying the type of business, right? I'm not saying add those names like Victoria's Secret hashtags. I'm not saying put that there. I'm just saying like vintage shoppers, vintage bathrooms, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, that is going to trigger what trigger your target market to follow you or to see what your content is or whatever. That is what you want to do. A lot of the hashtags that we're using have nothing to do with what you're doing or who you want to attract or where you want to be. Make sure that your hashtags go to where you want them to be. In front of the people, where are your people at? Right? Let's put that in the chat, because I want to know that. I'm curious to know, where do your customers shop at? How do we find the hashtags regular people use or follow? Go to see what they do a little research. Go follow, see who likes the, whatever you like, or wherever your customers are. Go follow what they're doing. So look down the rabbit hole, see what hashtags they were looking at, or see what hashtag attract them, and then you just go down and see. And then those hashtags, then you start following those hashtags. So let's say you put a hashtag and you follow Bath and Body Works, right? That's put that hashtag, follow that hashtag, so you can see those people that follow Bath and Body Works, see their patterns, see their behaviors, see where they go, see what kind of hashtags they're using, see what type of, look at their followers. If their thing is public, you can see what type of things that they do, see what type of activities they like to and they engage in. And then you can use those accordingly, use those to your benefit, as opposed to just blindly just coming up with some hashtags thinking that they're going to work because you just think that they're going to move somebody and they don't. So you want to make sure that you are following hashtags that have something to do with your business, that are relevant to your business. K, I think you should follow stylists. I think you should follow fashion stylists. I think you should look at June Ambrose's page, and her page is freaking lit. I love June Ambrose's page. I follow her on Bubble Babes, and I love her content. I love her content. I love her after 50. Is she after 50? I forgot what age she is, but she's an older woman, and I love her content when she is talking about age and fashion and this and that. I'm engaged. I'm intrigued by everything that she's doing, right? So you want to make sure that you are following, not copying, but following, and see what she's doing and take the lead on what she's doing. Tweak it and see how you could do it differently. See how that can how you can incorporate that into what K Push Classic Collections is doing. See how you can make that something that you do. If she's walking down the street, and a lot of the times what I used to like, no, I don't know if she still does it, but I know she used to take a couple of looks with a few key pieces, and she give you a whole couple of different ways you can wear these things, right? And so she would go in front of the mirror, which is in front of the camera, and then she would change in a hyperlapse, right? And so she would show you and give you a look. She would change it and give you a look, and then she would change it and give you another look. And that was just her thing. That was an active lookbook. Active. She actively showed you what she was doing in real time, and she gave you ideas, and she, let you guys get an idea of how you could wear a certain object. You could do the same thing, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be something on a mannequin. It doesn't have to be something in you know what I'm saying? Like, you could create the whole thing. You could do it yourself. You going out for the day. Let me show you different ways you could wear this scarf. Let me show you different ways you could wear this hat. Let me show you how you could dress it up from day to night, and you could switch it up, and you can go in real time and do it yourself. You can go right in front of your mirror, or and just put your phone up on a tripod and just tape yourself doing it. Right? You in front of the mirror and you just doing it, and make sure that the video is crisp and clear. That's content right there. You can do that. That could be a feature. That could be one of your features for the week, something that people could look forward to. It could be something that you do every single day. You could even ask people, what's your favorite product? Would you like for me to style it? Do you have an object that you want me to style? Let me see if I could do something and I could show you what you want. What's your favorite style? And then you can get that information. This is information that you could use that's going to help you, because this is the thing that people are wondering about. This is the thing that people, they're asking these questions. So you are providing the answer. The purpose of you having a business is because you are the solution to somebody's problem. And so since you are the solution, you show them options. Right? And then you incorporate that into your content. Boom, bam, bit it, and there you go. I really have to do a lot of research on hashtags. Well, there are hashtag apps that you can use. I forgot the one that Miss T, Coach T said, but I think one is hashtag generator. I'm not sure if that was the one she gave us. Hashtag generator display. Displaypurposes.com is another hashtag generator. I think you can also generate hashtags on copy.ai as well. But yes, just search where your people are. Put a hashtag, search where your people are, and follow the hashtag. And anytime somebody uses that hashtag, it'll give you the suggestions, and you go look and see what they're using, what they're doing, and put it in your notes. Copy a bunch of hashtags, put it in your notes, and put them in different categories, right? So if you know that you make soap, put all your soap ones in. If you know you make moisturizer, put all your moisturizer together. If you know that you're doing face care, do all your face care together. If you're doing clothes, put all your clothes together. If you're doing hats, put all your hats together. If you're doing Get ready with me. You should definitely be doing get ready with me, Kay, because you are all fashion. So get ready with me should be your main thing. I gotta be out the door in 5 minutes. This is what I'm putting together. I'm gonna be chic in 5 minutes. Let me show you how. This is what I look like. You can look like a whole total mess and not on purpose, just like you just woke up and this is, I gotta run out the door. So I got 5 minutes to put this look together. 5 minutes, boom, boom, boom. There you go. 5-minute looks. Another thing that could be something that you consistently do as content on your page, right? That's something that you could consistently do. That's not overthinking your content. You have content, you have a category in which you are going to put that content in. All you have to do is fill a slot. Fill a slot. 5 minutes. I could do a 5-minute look. You have how many hours in a day? How many 5-minute looks can you do in one day that you could save? That's batch content, right? Batching your content. You could take that, how many times you did that, and you can do it in different days. You can do it at different times. You can do it whenever, right? So don't think I got to stay. I got to do everything in this. I got to do one thing a day. No, no, no. Batch that up. Nobody knows if you did it the same day at all. Nobody knows. Nobody knows if you shot 20 looks in that same day. Nobody knows it but you. As long as you changing things around and changing the location, and nobody knows it but you. You have consistent content all the time. All the time. Let me see. Yes, that's it. Oh, it's hashtag generator, Yolanda. Yes, hashtag generator is great. Okay, Jasmine says it's yes. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, or check out some pages you like and see some of the hashtags they use. I did find that most of the bigger companies are not using hashtags. Like, so the companies that you like that are the big box company, I mean the corporations and things like that, they're not using hashtags so much because they don't necessarily have to, right? They've already built the following and they're just, people gonna follow them because of who they are. The name itself is standing on its own, right? So you'd have to find a little, not little, but you have to find companies that are on your level or mid-size or something like that that are using hashtags. Again, a lot of people who already have a brand name that's already established, they're not really using them unless they have something coming up. Right? So unless they have like some kind of a launch coming up or some kind of giveaway or something like that, that will be when they use hashtags, but normally they will not. I'll try that. Thank you. Thank you all. You're welcome. I have to get a tripod. Okay. Okay. Amazon is your best friend. Order it today. Order it today or prop up that camera somewhere. Prop up your phone somewhere. And again, just have the video going continuously, and you could just keep switching it out and break those up. You don't have to change today. You could just break them up. I do it behind the scenes. Okay. It's because their following is so large, right? So did everybody understand what I'm saying? Did everybody get some information, some value, some quality content from what I said today? Sure is. Get the Bluetooth remote too. It's a lifesaver. Yeah. Oh, I don't have mine in here, but yep. Do a full look, walk it out, put your hands in your pockets. People love pockets, twist and turn. They love it. You said plus size is missing. I don't know. I know you got big boobs. I don't know if you plus. But girl, utilize it. Utilize it to your advantage. Utilize it. This is what my beautiful curvy women can be wearing. This is how you could style this. Oh, this is for my beautiful curvy women. If you did not know that you could style this t-shirt in 5 different ways, let me show you how you can do it. Let me show you how you could distress this t-shirt. Let me show you how you could rock this belt on top of this coat. Let me show you how you could. You said that's lacking in the plus size community. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Utilize it to your benefit. Utilize it to your benefit. What's some brands that have curvy women clothing that you absolutely love? follow those hashtags and see who's following it. See what kind of women are following it. And then when you see what kind of women are following those pages, why don't you go to their page? If they got a good following or whatever, go to their page. And not even if they have a good following, because you want them to be your customer. So just go to their page and then maybe make a comment on a look or something. Oh, that jacket looks fabulous. You're not selling anything. You're just giving her a compliment. You don't even have to follow her. You see it, you go and just do it. Compliment her. Oh wow, those earrings are really nice. Oh, that's a really great idea. I never would have thought about putting that with that. That is so awesome. And then you just do that, but comment on them and let them know, you know, you are there. They're gonna be intrigued, especially if they don't have a lot of comments. They're gonna go back and see who you are, because that's what I do. When I see comments, sometimes I'm like, who are you? So I'll go and I'll check and see who they are, and then I'll engage or I won't engage or however. But still I will do that. So I'm encouraging you guys to look at people who are your ideal customers, your potential customers, and comment on that, on their stuff. Comment. You see somebody with a haul, like, oh, that's a good haul. You of course you know that you don't want them to be buying Fashion Nova or whatever. You want them to come to you, but you just saying something so that they can maybe come and see what you got going on over there. D said yes, plus size me, please. Oh, that's a good segment. Plus size me, please. Yes. Good idea. Good idea. So how are you guys feeling about the content so far? How do you feel about today so far? And I don't want you to forget, tonight we are going live with the Honor Society. Well, the Student Union Board, we're going live, and I going to do features about, you know, what the BBU tribe is all about. Why do they like it? What have they learned? How have they grown? That kind of thing is going down tonight. So if you have not yet pulled the trigger on joining the Honor Society and you don't see why you should join the Honor Society, we will have some reasons for why you should. Because if you want to be a part of it and you want to be a part of the thing, you'll see tonight. No commitments. You ain't got to make a commitment now, but just so you can hear what it's all about. Yes, that works. I got some following like that. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Especially you don't know. You like if you're just getting out there, people don't know who you are. You don't exactly know who your customer is yet, but you're gonna go follow and see what they're doing. Because this way, this can help you when you are figuring out the whole avatar of your customer, right? This helps you figure it out. Oh, my customer shops here. She does this. She watches this show. She wears these shoes. She loves her family. She does a lot of stuff with the family. She's big on holidays. She does this. You have more of an idea of what your customer actually does. And when you have a more of an idea of what your customer actually does, you are able to have a better targeted conversation with them because you know exactly who they are. Right? So if you know that if your customer base loves Ratchet TV, if you make a Ratchet TV reference, they're gonna love it. Why? Because they're watching Ratchet TV. Why? Because that's their thing. Why? Because they watched it last night and they got comments too, so they want to talk about it with you. But you know what I'm saying, as long as you keep it in your professional realm, you know what I'm saying, you could even say, let's say somebody made a comment on and remember, I am on a detox, so I have not been watching Ratchet TV and I have not been engaging in gossip, right? So I don't even know what's popping right now, but I do know that what's his name? I forgot his name. I'm looking at his face, but I can't remember his name. And he said, isn't that a horrible thing that Sheree's doing a fashion show with no fashions or something like that? That would have been a perfect thing for you to use, Kay. That would have been a perfect thing for you, Dwight. That would have been a perfect thing for you to use, right? Because you could use Dwight, you could use Sheree, you could use all those people, and then you could say, you know, you could make a point, make a reference, like it would be horrible to have a fashion show with no fashions or whatever. And then you could be like, but Push K Collection don't have that problem, right? Or something, you know, come up with, you know, your own thing, your own idea. But Something like that, right? You could use that, especially if you know that's where your people are. If you know that your people are luxurious and they shop in these high-end stores and they're doing all this high-end stuff, then see what's trendy and see what's trending so that you can do something in the same family so that you can get into their feed. Maybe go, like I said, comment on something that they're doing. Da 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 da. Do something like that. And that way you are getting in front of your people. You'll get in front of them and they get in front of you. Good morning, Janae. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is okay. I'm going to leave this replay up so you can catch it. So no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. Very true. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. That's good, Nikki. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you guys, I don't want you to be fearful about social media. It's just a getting comfortable. And I want you guys to get very comfortable with it because right now it's not going anywhere. As of right now, it's not. Right? If everybody gets off the internet and you only have people on your email, and you know what another thing is, people say, you own your email marketing list. Right now you can, if you know you export in your emails and you keep them, but it's the same thing to me. I feel like if your customers and your people are on social media, they say everything is rented space. I mean, well, they say social media is rented space, but I think everything is rented space because if you don't have emails, then you can't email your customer anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, if you don't have internet, you can't email your customers anyway. So either way, they're going to be gone, right? They say own your list. And I may be saying something that is contradictory, not contradictory, but I may be saying something that other people don't agree with. But if you own your email list and then the internet goes out, you don't have a way to speak to these people off this email list, right? If you have their telephone numbers, if you have their telephone numbers and nobody has, they can't use their telephones, you can't sell anybody anyway, right? So utilize all of your I say all of that to say utilize all your platforms. And yes, your email is golden because you will always go back and engage with people who you haven't, or abandoned carts and all that other stuff. Yes, but I also want to make sure that you are not excluding other avenues to engage with people as well. Right? So I say all that to say that, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, don't exclude, be like, oh, my email list is popping, I don't need to be on social media, I don't need to do this, I don't need to do that. No, you need to do all of the things, or at least the things that you are already doing, do more of it, so that when if anything should happen, any unfortunate event should happen, that you will be able to engage with them on some type of level. Right? So I won't say that everything will be going out at once. You know, if the internet goes out, then you'll have, you know, you can do text messaging. If your phone services or people's phone services go out, then you probably won't be able to use the internet if you can't. I don't know. But either way, I'm saying use all avenues. Don't just rely on one thing. Be resourceful and be able to get in front of your people. Does that make sense to you? Put a 1 in the chat if you dig what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat. And sometimes I think I have enough time to say all the things that I want to say, but that's not even all of the stuff that I wanted to say about your audit and about content and about social media. That's not even, like, I just is a tip of the iceberg. So tomorrow we're going to go back into it a little bit more. We're going to touch on it more. And then yeah, I'm going to touch on it more tomorrow, because I haven't even gotten to everything yet. I haven't gotten into everything yet, but yes. Thank you so much, Nikki. You're welcome. You're welcome. And again, you guys, if you enjoyed the video, I want you guys to make sure that you share the link. I want you to share it anyway, even if you didn't enjoy it. No, I'm just joking. I'm pretty sure everybody enjoyed it. They should have, right? So share the content out with your people. Share it in groups, share it everywhere, right? We are trying to grow the platform, and we will be seeing you guys tonight. And I'm about to wrap it up. I'm going to try to keep my show to an hour. I'm going to try to keep it to an hour. Usually we're at a 140, 130, 140 mark, close to 2 hours sometimes, but I'm trying to keep it down to 1. So That's what I'm going to do right now. Did my son say he fractured something? All right, you guys. So how have I want to know what do you guys think about today's video, or not today's video? What do you guys think about today's live? It's gonna be a video later. For those who's watching the replay, you won't be able to say anything, but say it to me in the comments so I can read it. I'm sorry, they're having a conversation. Somebody fractured something. I don't know who it is. It's probably my youngest son fractured and doing nothing. But yes, post in the comments. And right now, I want to know, how do you feel about this live? Again, if you're watching a replay, put in the comments how you felt about this live. If you got some information, some valuable information, are you going to execute anything in here? If you're going to execute anything in here that you read, but let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I know I have bits and pieces, the text messages are going across the top. So I have bits and pieces of what's going on. So I don't know exactly. I know I saw a fracture and I know I saw a family chat. So something about, I'll figure it out. But let me know how you guys are feeling. Loved it. Thank you. I love it. It was fantastic and enlightening. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love all of this. Thank you so much. It was fantastic and enlightening. Trina says, you made me think of Cyrus and Warrior and the Warriors. Can you today? Most valuable life. Thank you so much, Castle of the Skies. Thank you. This was great. Gonna do this voiceover so I could post the reel. Yes, and I will repost it. Definitely. Janae says, I signed up for your program. Thank you so much, Janae. And welcome to the Honor Society. If you have any questions about anything that's in there, let me know and I will show you around. Actually, we're going to do a whole student tour tonight. So at 7 p.m. when we go live for the open house, I'll let you guys know what the Honor Society is all about. And if you had any questions and stuff like that. So definitely. Bridget says, very informative as usual. Loved it. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Bridget. Michelle says, always informative. Thank you. Julie says, love it. Loved it. Got all the gems. Okay, got all the gems. It was very informative from Lois. All of your information is very valuable. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sometimes I question myself, but thank you so much. Thank you. So with that being said, you guys, I hope you guys are off to have an amazing, productive day. Do not forget, don't overthink your content. Create your content. I don't care if it's pictures and you post it and you make it into a video. Either way, get the content done. Every single thing that you are doing, period, is content. Every single thing. That's brushing your teeth, washing your face, doing your hair, getting ready to go to work, doing your work, getting ready to leave work, driving from work, listening to a podcast, on the phone. All of that stuff. All of this is content. Use it. Great implementing now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what our action takers. I need a word for action takers. Dr. Kofi had actioneers, and I absolutely love that, but I can't take it because it's hers. But I need something with the action in it, because that's what I need y'all to be. I don't need y'all to be hoarding information. I need y'all to hoard it and use it. Have a good and productive day, ladies. Always great information. Miss Nikki, thank you so much. Miss Trina, you are what women in business needs. Oh, thank you so much. Don't make me thug cry. Don't you make me. Always informative. I watch your live 2 to 3 times because I usually miss a gem or two. And not to mention, I speak a mile a minute. So sometimes you might have to rewind it so you can hear at least what I said. I don't mean to talk so fast, but I can't help it. I just do. Lloyd says, have a great and productive day, ladies. Julie says, have a great day, everyone. What was the word of the day? The word of the day, I didn't have one. Today's word, I didn't have a word for today. Today's word is content. You were on fire. Thank you, Kay. Great live. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. Oh, and I finally got Audible. You're going to love that, girl. You're going to love it. I love Audible. Audible is one of my favorite things. They not cutting a check, although I need to see, how do they have an affiliate program? Because I'm always talking about Audible. Always. I need a check. I need a check. But you guys have an amazing day. I will see you guys tonight, 7 p.m. Emails have went out already this morning at 8:45, and they will be going back out at 6:45 to remind you to hurry up and make sure that you are logged in so that you can catch the live for tonight. So with that being said, you guys have an amazing day, and thank you so much for joining me. Shalom, ladies. See you later. See you tonight. Mm-mm.